Can we talk about the lightweight division? Because I feel like it's going to be complete chaos soon. Now you're probably like, what? What do you mean? We literally have a title fight for the lightweight division in 4 weeks. And trust me, I'm well aware of that. But we need to talk about things that are coming up soon. Like, let's face the reality, the people we love in the division are getting older right in front of our eyes. Like, for example, Charles Oliveira is 35, turning 36. Justin Gaethje, 36, and already hinting at retirement. Dustin Poirier is 36 also, and he already has his last fight booked. And those are only the people that I mentioned. There's also Moicano, that's 36. Chandler, that's 39. And Dariush is, I honestly don't know. I just know he has a head full of gray hair. But before we head into that, let's talk about the current situation. Like, where are we at today? So first off, we all know Islam Makhachev vacated his belt and he's moving up to 170 fight Jack Della Maddalena. And in 4 weeks, we have Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria. Banger matchups for both of them. I actually want to applaud the UFC for the job they did. But I feel like a big question is going to arise after the lightweight fight. Who's next? Do we give Arman the title fight next? Or does he fight Gamrot again for the #1 contenders match? Or do we give it to Justin Gaethje, who's coming off a win and he's 3-1 in his last 4? Or do we give it to Holloway if he beats Dustin Poirier? If Islam wins or loses, does he come back to regain his belt? Like, the UFC has so many options for the lightweight belt, but I feel like options also create chaos. You see, the lightweight division is going to have many shifts and changes in the next year, with all of our favorites looking to retire, which means the belt is going to be up for grabs. And honestly, this is where the division gets exciting and kind of unstable. The belt might change hands more in the next year than it did in the last 5. Think about it. Ilia is already talking about moving up to 170 if he wins. And in 4 weeks, if Ilia wins the title, he's immediately going to call for a 170 title shot against Islam if he wins. And if that happens, we're right back where we started. A vacant title. That's 2 title fights, 2 title changes, and no defending champions in over a year. This whole division is basically like a tournament without a bracket. Everyone's 1 win away, but nobody's safe. And that's why lightweight is still the most exciting division in the UFC. It's not only about who's champ, it's about who's still here. Because half the top 10 could be retired, moved up, or bounced out by this time next year. And honestly, it seems like the UFC already planned for that. They already got prospects that are either ranked number 15 or unranked, fighting people in the top 10. For example, look at the UFC card from Saturday. Klein, who's unranked, fought on ranked number 7 Mateusz Gamrot. Don't even remind me of Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dustin Poirier. Remember all the hype that he had and they were trying to push him to the front? The UFC definitely wanted a new face in the top 5. And I expect them to do something similar like that again. My guess is that they're going to try to push Joel Alvarez in the top 5. Recently, the UFC changed their matchmaking style, where they're not always booking the best versus the best, but in reality, the loudest versus the most available. A prime example is literally this weekend with Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Does O'Malley really deserve a rematch after not beating anyone? Is it really a best versus best matchup? So like I said, things aren't completely out of control right now, but give it a few months or a year, and the lightweight division is going to look nothing like it does today. One injury, one pullout, and boom, the whole title picture flips. I'm telling you right now, the next lightweight champ after this June fight might not hold on to that belt for long. We could see 2, maybe even 3 champs over the next year. And that's not even a diss. It just shows how wide open this thing really is. It's like we're in the last chapter of the old era, and we're slowly flipping the page. The names we've been watching for years, they're fading out. The new wave, they're about to take over. And to be honest, I can't wait. As much as I love the fan favorites like Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, I can't wait for the next guy. Guys like Mauricio Ruffi, Joel Alvarez, Mateusz Rebecki, and these are only some of the guys that we're aware of. There might be a kid that comes out of nowhere and takes over. And another point I want to make is that these next guys are going to be completely different. The sport of MMA evolved where nobody is a purist. Like, you don't see someone that's new to the sport that's strictly a kickboxer or wrestler. All these new guys are deadass so well rounded. They can box, wrestle, submit, kick. Just watch the season of Contender Series coming up and you'll see what I'm talking about. But like I mentioned, we're going to see some major changes in the lightweight division. Also, let me know an up and coming fighter that I should keep my eye on. They don't have to be in the UFC yet, as long as they're a lightweight. I'll catch you on the next one.